Alright, welcome. This is M-Dog, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online. And we have created a new character. Her name is Therena, and we're going to be playing some of the opening scenes here. And I did this once upon a time, back when I first started my YouTube channel, M-Dog Gaming, and played through the Hobbit/Man intro section. And today we're going to do what's the Elf/Dwarf intro section, and sort of make it through this. We'll see, maybe break it into 2 or 3 videos, just the whole intro area. And will THERENA'S story continue past that? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But I have to say that Lord of the Rings Online is a game, I think about it so much more than I play it. It's something that I'm always thinking, I should go back to Lotro. And it's been in the news a lot lately, and not necessarily for very good reasons. Unfortunately, there were some layoffs of some of the developers, creators of this game that have been creating ongoing content. And there's just been a lot of news about the future of Lotro. A lot of people not very optimistic about how far they're actually going to be able to make it in the story, what it's going to look like moving forward. I think a lot of long-time, dedicated, committed players of Lord of the Rings Online perhaps feel like that there's been a decline in quality as we've gone through different expansions. But regardless of what the press has been like lately, I think about this game a lot, and just decided, you know what, I want to play some more, and I want to make some more content just to highlight because I think this really is just a great MMO. Whether it's your first MMO or whether you've played lots of other ones, I think that Lotro is worthy of your time. It does have a free-to-play model. In fact, right now I'm on what they call I think they call it a premium account, although I could have the terminology mixed up with something else. But I think I'm considered premium because I've had subscriptions in the past, but I don't have one currently. And frankly, if I continue with this playthrough, this Let's Play with Therena, then I'll probably switch back to subscription. I just can't. I've been playing MMOs long enough now that if I know there are things that I'm slowed down, or that I'm not able to do things as quickly or as efficiently as I would be able to as if I had a subscription, then that's really hard for me to live with. So let's get a couple little things out of the way here first. We have a free Hobbit present, so we're going to go ahead and open it and see what we got. We got some consumables. Dale Men's Crams. It looks like that's what we got. Let's see if it already went into our inventory. Yes, it did. So it shows our new thing that we got. Okay. Alright, so we've got that taken care of. We have a couple of alerts, a title award. We got a sociable rank. Guard of Eisen, Friend of the Mark, and Therena of Edhelland. That's where I'm from, I suppose. Or where Therena's from. So we'll do, we'll just be Friend of the Mark for now. We'll have a title. And it was showing, the reason why this was blinking, it's showing us where we can open our Hobbit presents each day. And again, a lot of this is stuff that is new or newish to the game. It's been, at least since I played any serious amount of time, there certainly have been a lot of changes. So this appears to be our first.
To offer my service to this party of elves.
Our first quest. See if we can move this a little bit over here so that my picture's not blocking it. Alright, we're supposed to talk to Elladan, son of Elrond. One of Elrond's sons right here at the beginning of the game. And this is going to give us sort of maybe an intro to what we're going to be doing here, at least a little bit of backstory. Dwalin wishes to understand the circumstances of the coincidental visit. If we dwarves may be of assistance to you here. We've come to investigate the long silence since Gormir Dursmith became steward of this hall in Thorin's absence. Why have the sons of Elrond ventured hither? So we're going to go ahead and accept that quest, and then we'll go speak to Elladan, the son of Elrond.
It is interesting that the dwarves arrived when we did.
So
we came for different purposes.
Elrond apparently had premonitions. And again, talking about the coincidence that we're here at the same time as the dwarves. So we're going to start our investigation of what is going on here. And we get to choose one. So here is where we need to check this out. We are playing the class, let's go to our character panel. And the character we are is a champion. So right now the only skills we have is Swift Strike and Blade Wall. Our skills are mostly going to be melee attacks. And I believe we are going to be able to wear the chainmail. So that's the quest we'll choose, a quest reward we'll choose.
My father is great among the wise, and his
And a lot of this is just describing the very basic elements of this particular MMO. We're supposed to seek Meredith's insight on the riddle of Elrond's dream. And so we'll accept that, and let's go ahead and go to our inventory now and equip the better breastplate we got, replacing the old leather jacket that we had on. So if you want a more thorough introduction to Lotro and some of the features of this game, I would point you, well, there's lots of places you could go, but if you're partial to my channel, I think if you go back to some of the earlier videos I did on Lord of the Rings Online, I spent a good bit of time talking about that. We're not going to do that a lot here. So on the mini-map you see this ring here, and that's because it's showing who I have selected. This ring down here is showing where I'm supposed to go for the next part of the quest line. So we're going to go over here.
Meg of Onan.
Seek Doralus insight on the riddle of Elrond's dream. We're continuing the quest. Now we're supposed to talk to someone else. So one thing I'm noticing is it doesn't seem like it's real smooth. Hopefully that doesn't make you sick here what I'm doing. But I'm wondering if with recording everything that's going on at the same time, I'm also creating a movie on Movie Maker, which unfortunately in a minute here you'll probably hear a ding letting me know that's finished. But I'm wondering if I need to maybe slightly crank back what we've got going in terms of our resolution and all that. Windowed resolution, I think we had that all the way down on 1920 by 1080. So let's do just take this down back just a little bit. I don't know why it does that, but it just sent my... Alright, let's try this and see if it seems any more smooth in terms of moving the screen around. Talk to Eladin.
But there is a slight flaw in my thinking.
Skorgrim is a part of this story who supposedly has been dead for a long time. So there are going to be so many quests and so many storylines. We're not going to read them all. We're not going to look at all of them, but especially as we continue into the main story quests, and there's that ding I was telling you about. We will read them a little bit more.
Skorgrim is dead.
The Dour King is Skorgrim in Elrond's dream. But Marathon believes she has found a piece of the puzzle. The black snow, dirty from the Durhan's slovenly stewardship of these halls. I will permit the investigation to continue, but I'm very skeptical and disappointed in Doralaw's judgment. So again, we'll continue to get the chainmail armor here. Complete that. Oh, I apologize. We didn't get to see the leveling up. I think changing the resolution has actually messed up my bag location. Let's see if it's messed up anything on the screen over here for you all. Oh, yep, it has really shrunk everything. So we may adjust that again just because this is even more annoying perhaps. Alright, talk to the champion trainer nearby. That's the next part of our quest. And let me again look at our options here. Windowed resolution, we're at 1440 by 900. Let's go to 1280 and see what that looks like. I think this might be better. So we're at 1600 by 900. Everything does not seem quite as strange on proportions and location on the screen. So we'll try this. Alright, so now we're supposed to talk to the champion trainer. This is our class trainer, and this is just something you do anytime you start a new character. The thrill of the fight.
Be of service to me.
Learn the skill Savage Strikes and use it against a training dummy. We're going to get a nicer sword as a result. Savage Strike. Alright. So we have to build up our fervor, and then we can use our Savage Strike. So let's... And it looks like it is our Swift Strike that's building up our fervor. And now we can use Savage Strikes. Okay, I think that has completed the quest. And I have not really played a champion much before. That's one of the reasons why I chose this class.
Friend and well met.
So we get the Tarnished Blade, and then we get a second weapon as well. We'll go ahead and take the Mace. Oh, they all have... Let's see, how much damage? 4.3. We'll do the dagger, I guess. It looks like the better choice. Alright, so now we can go back and get the next quest, but let's go ahead and equip our weapons here. Okay, so... I think we're going to want this in our primary hand and this in our secondary. So we're going to be dual wielding.
You have a true warrior's heart.
Okay, talk to Dorneal about her memories of Edwin. And I think this will give us our first opportunity for a little bit of combat here very shortly.
I was here.
I was here where Ed Hellion fell. I was a healer. My strength and mending was not enough to mend the hurts caused by Skorgrim and his Durhand warriors. Okay, up here.
What can I do for you?
Cross the bridge.
Might you spare a moment at a time?
Defeat Pest as you seek Skorgrim's body. I've been told Skorgrim's body was discovered by Thorin's folk back when he inhabited this land before his death. Okay. We're going to assume... Where are we here? Oh no. We don't go that way, do we? It shows us going over there somewhere. Perhaps it is through here. We don't have permission to use that. I don't think we go anywhere through here. The gate was... I mean, the bridge was pretty much cut off to us. But let me make sure. Alright, let's check it out here. We have Gifts of the Aldors, Roran Elite Set, and all kinds of other stuff. 1 year gift box, 2 year gift box, 3 year gift box, 4 year gift box. Armor of the Westfold. These mounts. Different maps, coins. That's something we can throw away. That's something for legendary items. It's always a little bit of an adventure cleaning up your bags when you first start playing Lotro if you have an old account. If you have a new account, it won't be quite as overwhelming.
What do you need?
So there's nothing to repair but what we'd like to sell. Go ahead and lock some of these things that we don't want to sell. And then we'll just select sell all. Try to keep our bags as neat as possible. And let's see how it's looking here. Yeah, we want to go up and through there. You know, it is a very pretty game. Yes, the graphics do look a little dated, but what they have done with these graphics, I think, is commendable. With this technology, I should say. They've made very interesting places. So we are headed towards the Silver Deep Mine. And just so we're clear, Blade Wall makes a frontal AoE attack, which means of course it's going to attack multiple targets. And Swift Strike looks like a single target strike, and it adds 1 fervor. And then our third skill, which is one we had to use for the trainer, is Savage Strike, and it is going to cost 2 fervor to use. And one of the really cool things about this game that was not present when I spent lots and lots of hours playing this game is this feature now where you can click on loot down here, and for 60 minutes it holds these loots for you to sort of loot them all at the same time instead of clicking on each individual body. It's really a nice feature. So just one more and we will have completed the quest. And now we'll go ahead and loot it all. Find the site where Skorgrim's body was found. And because these pests don't aggro onto us, they're basically friendly unless we attack them. We don't have to fight them as we go, although obviously we can if we want to get the experience. Go ahead and loot all here. Collect one of the strange red flowers. Bring the odious red flower to Eladin. So now we'll make our way back. It's giving us very little experience. Let's see about one of these white enemies. They're color-coded to show you the difficulty of them. And that did give us a little bit more. And the fervor, as we build it up, it doesn't look like it actually lasts very long. You see, we had 2 fervor built up, and it already has been drained out, even though we didn't use it. Let's start looking in our bags here. 1 year gift box. Gave us some anniversary fireworks. Two-year gift box. Gave us several things. And 3-year gift box. Gave us some keys. And 4-year gift box. Ooh, nice. Gave us some cosmetic gear, which let's go ahead and check out what that looks like. Nice cloak. Pretty cool. So the cosmetic system is a way that you can tailor your look how you want it,
That is a vile little flower.
but still have the
One I
best
have
gear
not seen
possible
before.
on for stats. Alright, you say it grew where Skorgrim died and where his body lay in death for all these years. Such magic is not common with dwarves. His body has been moved, though we do not know where. It seems that the flowers follow him in death. Perhaps they will lead to his new grave.
Red
Mind my
flowers
words.
leading a trail of blood through the snow.
Blood-red footsteps upon snow-colored black, where the dour king walks to take back his throne and finish what was begun. Explore the gate at the courtyard where the mine was. So this is where we just came from.
How may I be of service to you?
So, we actually do need to go ahead and put these guys on. And now
What do
we
you
can
need?
sell. Let's see if we want to sell pretty much everything. I think we do. You can always go back to buy back to make sure that. Oh, wait. Alright, let us check something out here. Equipment. Cosmetic. Outfit 1. Oops. There we go. Now we have it.
How may I be of service to you?
Now I think we've got it. Okay, so next we need to go explore the gate. We do still have a little bit more loot, so let's go ahead and get
Is
that
there aught which you need?
and sell it. I'll figure it out eventually. It's been a long time, folks. once we get going, I may go back to just looking at our regular gear for now. I still enjoy the process of seeing your gear improve as you move through the game. So putting on cosmetic gear this early does feel a little down the road. I bet it's this way. Does feel a little bit like it takes away from that process. As good as it looks, and it does look good, I do like to kind of see what the gear progression looks like before the game even had cosmetic gear. There were lots of designs put into the gear, and whether it's good or not at this point in the game, at least, is sort of another issue altogether. So it is sending us along the trail. And then we're going to have a few quests out here in the outside area, I believe, to do before it sends us sort of on the final quest of the area before we kind of get put back into the general
Look what the Dour Hands have done to this
elf
place.
starting area.
Down yonder is Gorm, the steward appointed by Thorin before he left.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I guess these guys are going to be friendly. These level 10s. We're going to go speak to Gormer, Doorsmith.
Have you come to pay your respects at Skogrim's tomb? No one is to gain
Defeat
admittance
bats.
to Skogrim's tomb.
Might be a little glitchy here. Oh,
You shall pay your respects to Skogrim.
another quest. Let's see. Oh, this is outside, isn't it? Outside and to the right. It's not glitchy, it's just user error. And I think we'll have to go around here. Oh, mercy. Lots of running and very little action here in the starting area. Oh, no, 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 no. Gandalf's beard, we can't go back down there. Oh, we're back here. Collect stones and defeat the bats. I think this will be a sort of an instanced area here. Although it's not instanced by yourself, I do know that other people are potentially can be in here. We'll collect the stones and we'll fight the bats. Yes, we will. Right now our weapons are hitting hard. I like that. There we go. Oh, it does want us to visit the shrine in the rock belly pit. I think that might be down here. Let's check it out before we exit all the way out. And if there were other people in here with us, we might actually need to fight more of these bats, huh? Can we exit out here? Possibly. Yes. Oh yes.
Ah, these are the very stones we need.
Definitely. Definitely want to do that and put our cloak on.
What do you want?
Now we have leggings to go with everything else.
Day for
Talk to
all my
Gwalin.
folk.
So it did have us go back to that early area where we first started, but it did not have us linger there. And we're now going to go to the main square that I was thinking of earlier, where we get some additional quests. And next time we have a little ways to run, we'll open some more gift boxes.
Thank goodness you're here.
My good elf, I bid you welcome. I'm at your service. Nos Grimsong sent me word that you would join us in friendship.
Look. all
Examine
those
patches of
dwarves are
strange soil, and collect samples from sick bears.
Have you seen the Barrowhounds nearby? Why
Barhes
do
in the
Vargas now haunt
snowfields.
our fair lands?
I don't see any more quests. So let's see where these are. Alright, let's go ahead and see which one is here. I like the way they do this in Lotro. You can see which quest goes to what area, but it's color coded. So these are the guys that I believe we are meant to fight. And let's see, we may have some, yeah. Let's go ahead and loot all, clear that. And then we'll go ahead and kill us some doggies. Now I believe these guys are actually aggroing partially and letting us know that they will be aggressive eventually. I think that's how that works. But we could, even if they initially sort of smell at us or whatever, we have a pending alert. Title award. Oh yes, you get the titles for not dying as you level for the first bit. First 15 or 20 levels or something, I can't remember. So we'll go ahead and turn this one in.
Those dogs chill my heart.
Again, we're getting the heavy armor. And Equipping it as we go. Wait, we do have the pants equipped, right? Yes. Alright, so now we head up in this direction. We can get over the statue and go get the strange soil and sick bears. Confirm that we are headed in the right direction and continue to go. I think it's out on these patches of ice is basically where we're headed here. There's some sludge and the bear. There's something really peaceful and enjoyable about this game to me. There always has been. And we continue to get junk that we can then sell. Alright. So now we will return to turn in our quests. I think what I'll do, maybe on our next playthrough, is I'll go ahead and go back into full screen mode.
The water of the river has been tainted.
And re-increase the resolution up to max and see how we do. Many of the dwarves stopped at the river to fill their flasks. No wonder they are sick. What can we do?
Mountain springs should be the purest of water.
Okay, so we just got this ring that gives us +1 might. And we got a bunch of other junk that's sparkling as well. Let's see what we're to do here. A putrid spring, so back over in this direction. We are to go and defeat the guards of the mountain path and explore the mountainside for the source of the poison. Yes, I think we'll make it through this first playthrough, and then we shall change up the settings. I'll make a nice hot cup of coffee here as we're in the doldrums of winter in East Tennessee, and we'll continue this very enjoyable experience. Oh, it looks like this guy is not a friendly. One thing that is bothering me is that if you see when we're attacking, because of the resolution we're using or because of the fact that we're in winded mode, the enemy's stats are overlapping our own, and that's just really annoying to me. So we're gonna get rid of that. And we continue to get some levels in us here. And if you've noticed, these are the first opponents that we faced that have immediately aggroed on us as soon as they spot us. So a little bit of a change there. I think we have to go up here. Let's make sure, but I believe we do. We'll walk through this big beast, I guess. What is going on here? Is this the right way? I believe it is. And now, yeesh.
Those are ill tidings.
The dwarves withdraw and drank from the river water below, you say? This is ill tidings. The creatures here are transformed by plague and look as if they will die very soon.
I believe there may be
Collect
hope for the
healing
sick
herbs from the
dwarves yet.
Merkstone tunnels. So we just got another ring. We have 2 rings on now. Increase stats. And I believe we now go into these tunnels. There is no other quest giver out here. We will proceed. So we're to get some herbs in here that will help our sickly friends. Oh look, we've got worms and sickly whites. Now, did we miss any herbs back here? Yes. Huh. Can't tell. These guys may not aggro on us at all. Okay. Oh, that guy is doing something. Although I don't think that he aggroed on us. That, you know, they have that line, that crooked line that comes up above them when they are. As soon as we hit him, you'll see that line, and that shows that they're now aggroed on us. Whoa! Did not mean to do that, but we made it over the hole. We have 4 out of 5. We need 1 more. Did we miss it somewhere, perhaps? Perhaps. We're looking, we're looking. Come on, herb. We need 1 more healing herb. Folks, what have we done? Oh, there's a red dot. That's an enemy, though. Okay, this is where we came in. So let's look back in this direction. Here we go. Whoa. How about we get out of that pink stuff, huh? A level 6 opponent. And we slayed the first worthy opponent, really, that we faced, I would say. We were able to get past him. Now let's check out this AoE attack, huh? Let's see how much class traits. So we did a little bit of damage to him with that AoE. We just got a new ability, Wild Attack. Open your traits panel with the J key to spend earned trait points on new skills and enhancements. You'll earn a new trait point every other level, and additional points can be earned by completing deeds. The first step is to choose a specialization for your class. Each specialization comes with some initial perks and a unique set of trait bonuses that will automatically unlock when you spend points in any of the 3 trees. Even though bonuses are exclusive to your specialization, you can still spend points in trees in which you're not specialized for double the cost. You can change your trait spec, respec, or purchase new traits anytime outside of combat, so feel free to experiment to determine the combination that works best for your style of play. And then it's going to talk about outfit. So let's go to this. I'm going to be honest. Okay, we're going to wait and look at this here in a minute. That is completely new. They have completely overhauled the system, and that shows you how in the dark I am on Lord of the Rings Online. This comes as a complete surprise to me. I had no idea that this was the case. Oh goodness, we've got to go back in the cave. So before we do that, let's go ahead and look. All right, class traits, race traits. So this has completely replaced the old virtue system that was in the game. Okay, Spec 1, Spec 2, and Spec 3. Martial Champion. It's a damage-soaking tank. Berserker, single target crit-based melee damage, or Deadly Storm. Whirling AoE destruction upon foes. Well, I think that at this point in the game, especially, a single target would be smarter. But I like the idea of an AoE build, so we're going to try Spec 3 for now. Wow, look at this. Just can re-specialize anytime you want, huh? Okay, we just got some new abilities. Alright. Oh, this is two separate, so you can build two separate ones. Alright, so there we go, Deadly Storm. That's what we've chosen. It doesn't look like we can do anything other than selecting that one. Now, did it save? I think it did, because it gave us these new abilities. We got a Rend ability, which is an AoE attack, and a Blade Storm, which is an AoE. So we have single target now, and AoE. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to distinguish between our single target and AoE on what line they're on. Okay? We need to figure out what's causing it. I have a feeling it is going to be back down here where we need to go. Let's do some exploring here. We're going to see if we can get two of these guys at the same time. Try out some of our new abilities. Yeah, that worked out really well. Look how close to both of them were to being destroyed. That was very cool. And our health is fine, so we'll try to do this again, see if there's another. Oh, that's going to be where we need to go. We're probably not going to be able to do this. How dare you interrupt me? Evil spirit approaches. Cannot defeat us. Tonight, the little dwarf king, we are ones who shall return to life. Tonight, the little dwarf king shall walk again, but we are the ones who will return to life. Alright, so I'm going to trade places here on the attack bar, because this adds a fervor. 2 attacks. In fact, I think I'm going to have that be my #1 attack. They both add 1 fervor, and then this uses 2 fervor. This costs 4 fervor, and this is the only one that adds fervor. So we're going to put this as the #1 AoE attack, and that's the #2. So that's what we'll do. Let's see if we got anything fun here. Not really. Bring the healing herbs to L row here. So now we're good to return back to the exit of the cave. So this is really interesting. I'm just really interested in this new system. I'm excited to sort of get in there and play with it a little bit as we move up in level and start earning more points. This is really has turned into, at least this initial part of it, the class traits has turned into more of a talent tree, a little more traditional. Now race traits, we haven't been introduced to that, or virtue traits yet. They may still work in a similar way as they used to, I don't know, but they look different, I'll tell you that. So everything is looking different. It's very interesting.
You will be a hero to those dwarves. These leaves can be crushed
Talk
to
to
make a
Dwalin.
powerful remedy.
Alright, so this is all of our new stuff here. We'll go ahead and equip the helmet. And this is what we look like with our current equipment. Let's do what I said we were going to do for now. Let's go back to looking like we normally would look without the cosmetic gear. I like those attacks. Alright, so we just need to go, we'll go shortest path here, which means breaking a leg, but that's okay. This is the way we're going to go. And we can close our inventory. We have gotten some loot, but we'll wait till we get through the combat here to loot our stuff. Yes, the combat looks great. Alright, so now we go back to talk with Dwalin, and we are bringing the herbs of goodness to take away the stomach pains of his dwarves that drank from the filthy water. These poor guys here, who seem to still be working even though they're sick. What do you want? Silver Deep Guardhouse. Keep walking, stranger. Alright, we have a quest to turn in, and it looks like a new quest to get. Let's turn in our quest first.
Can this be?
Okay, so give the sick dwarves the medicine. Bogey first, and then Slur. And now Olin. Oh, there's another one. Matthew Stouthand. Now we can turn it
Dead
in.
is dead, in my opinion. What is this nonsense?
And we'll go with a violet dye.
Come and stay a moment.
Talk to Dwalin. Final quest and introduction series. If you have any other quests on the way, you should complete them. Alright, so what does this guy want us to do? Use the bedroll to get some rest. Oh, this is good. Signs and portents. Alright, let's check out this. This is a new quest that wasn't in the game in my earlier time of playing the game, although this was probably, yeah, this was here when I did my last Lotro videos. Therena, listen to my words.
You know me, and I know you. You are one of my kin.
Oh, it's different for
One
an
day,
elf.
we will take the ships into the west.
Yes.
But it is not yet time.
No?
I will not long disturb your sleep. I can visit you in dreams for only a short time. I have looked into my mirror and seen much that worries me. Let me show you.
What they have done is they have included this, I think, to really tie the lore in from earlier points in the game. Look familiar? Moria. Wow. Whoa. I've not seen this. This has been added. No, actually I did see this, I think. I think this was included the last time when I saw this. Worm tongue? Okay, so that's the last one.
You are near to wakefulness. The last tendrils of sleep will soon release you. You ask why I wanted to show you this? It is for one reason. I saw you in my mirror, not once or twice, but often. Whether you desire it or not, your fate is tied to that of Middle-earth. Do not forget my words when you awaken. The free peoples of Middle-earth will have need of you. You must not fail them.
See if we in fact get experience for that. Nope. But it's worth doing. Alright, this is it. This is the final. This is turning into quite a long video, but
it would seem that Gormer and the Dower
we're going to play
have
through this
allied themselves
now.
with evil, fell spirits
Follow
of old,
Dwalin.
just as
Come
Skorgrim
along now.
himself did long ago. Now Ivar the Bloodhand, a gaunt lord, threatens to sway the Dower Hands to evil with the terrifying ritual about to take place in Skorgrim's tomb.
There's evil in the air here. Ivar is too powerful.
Not sure what shortcut I hit there to open the store, but something I did. Did in fact open the store. Ivar the Blood Hand. Gormir comes. Sure slammed him back down, didn't he?
We need to get out of here.
Amazingly enough, these are level 4. Let us get out then. Nice. Where did they come from? Uh-oh. Guess we're not helping them. I don't know what is happening.
Let us leave these halls behind us.
Alright, we made it out. And this is going to be a really appropriate breaking point here. Let's see what Elian has to say to us.
Hail, friend.
Greetings, Therena. The sight of Celandem are a wonder to behold, are they not? I must intrude upon your reflection, though, with an important matter. Inventory and items. You've obtained an item. An item you obtain will be contained within your inventory. Okay, we received mail as well. That's fine. You can access your inventory, press the I key, double-click a piece of armor or weapon to equip it. If you already have an item equipped and you can equip, the old will return to your inventory. Milestone. You've just earned a milestone skill. Milestone will allow you to quickly return to a milestone you found in your world. If you'd like to have your skill take you to a different milestone, travel to that milestone, use it. Your milestone will show you milestone skills. Can be quick slotted for easier access and are named based on their destination. Reputation. We know what reputation is. Okay, so let's move this to somewhere over here. Let's see if we have a new mail. Okay.
Sweet-eyed Malon.
Sorry to intrude upon your reflection, but perhaps you can speak with Caradavr and Celandem proper. He seems quite worried about something, and from what I know of the tales of your bravery, you may be able to help him. Find him by the piers, not far from here. Okay. So I think a mailbox is right up here. Let's see what the mail is, in fact, that we have received. And then we will call it a session. Okay, so this is... Alright, we'll keep that for later. So what we just got in our inventory is actually... Alright, this die we want to hold on to. And this is actually a gift pack, minimum level 5. And this gives us all types of stuff. We also get the... this is a horse whistle, which lets us use a horse, so you get addicted to it, and then you have to buy it from the store if you can't be patient. Letter of commendation. We'll accept that quest. And this requires level 6. Again, all kinds of new stuff. Food items. Stuff that we'll probably never use. I just don't ever remember to use that stuff. Another quest. Armor of the Westfold. Letter, let's see. Alright. Okay, so good point to stop. I do so enjoy playing this game. Like I said before, it's a very relaxing and fun experience. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll go ahead and stop this session here, and I look forward to session 2. Possibly something I'm going to work on here coming up shortly. Thanks for watching.